The Twins hold on. They survive with a 1-0 win. This was an incredible series. Twins avoid the sweep. We got so much to talk about on today's Locked On Twins postcast.
You are Locked On Twins postcast, part of Locked On Sports Minnesota, your team every day.
And welcome to another edition of our Locked On Twins postcast. Today is Thursday, June 23rd. I'm the host of Locked On Twins, Nash Walker. You're with writer and reporter at Access Twins, Brandon Warren. Before we get started, BlueNile.com. Make your moment sparkle with jewelry from BlueNile.com and Locked On Sports. Locked On Twins listeners get $50 off purchases of $500 or more. This podcast exclusive includes engagement. Use code Locked On. That's code Locked On. Plus, every order is insured, ships free, and arrives in discreet packaging that won't give away what's inside. Shop stress-free and find your forever piece. Go to BlueNile.com today. Brandon, wow. Tom says that was terrifying. What's your first takeaway from this one, Brandon?
Well, yeah, to have things unfold the way they did in the ninth inning, absolutely incredible. And for the only run to be scored to be a Nick Gordon home run. I mean, what more can you ask? Yeah, I know. What more can you ask out of a series, though? Minus one run differential for the Twins. All three games were barn burners, and if the other five coming up week are this good, we are in for a real treat. But yeah, Devin Smeltzer. Let's take our hats off to Devin Smeltzer. Your proverbial hat, because I saw some people saying, "Listen, the Twins didn't win with Joe Ryan. They didn't win with Sonny Gray. Their two best pitchers. How do they have a chance in Game 3?" And we saw it today.
Outstanding job. They needed that from Smeltzer. Twins hold on to a 1-0 lead. Let's talk about that decision in the ninth inning, Brandon. Yohan Duran goes out for his second inning of work, faces Franmil Reyes. I was surprised that Francona did not go to Naylor in that spot for Reyes, but strikes out Reyes, and then Rocco Baldelli comes out, brings in Caleb Thielbar for Andres Jimenez, and then eventually Stephen Kwan, who pinch hit as well for Ernie Clement. What did you think in the moment of that move?
Yeah, I mean, I think I was with the fans booing. It just didn't make any sense to me. I think it was managerial chess, and I think they both kind of messed up because I thought, like you said, they should have gone to the lefty right away for Reyes, who, you know, he's good. He's really good, but it would have been the right move. And, you know, waiting for Kwan that late to me doesn't make sense. Not using Naylor at all. And I don't know, man. I didn't like it. I really didn't like it. And I don't know what else to say.
Bases were loaded, and Francona didn't go to Kwan for Miles Straw in the 9-hole either, which I think was another break for the Twins. Yep. Joe Smith loads the bases, gets out of that with nobody out, and they just tightrope to a win today, Brandon. What does this mean for the Twins to avoid the sweep? You pull back in within a tie, and now you have Colorado coming this weekend. 3 right-handed starters for the Rockies, all with ERAs over 5. You feel like the Twins offense can get it going here?
You'd sure hope so, but when we watched the Twins play the Royals and the Tigers, they faltered, and then they started playing better against the Rays and Blue Jays. So it's, again, another one of those can't predict ball situations, and this series was that. So I think they should capitalize. I think they should take all 3 from Colorado because Colorado cannot hit outside of Coors, but I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again.
What did you think of this series overall, Brandon, for the potential that you learned from it if you're the Twins? They blew games late, kind of pulled together today, found a way to win. How can they move forward? They lost the series, but how can they move forward and take this Thursday win and turn it into something, you know, more positive?
You're going to have to look at it as though you played 90% of the series ahead, or whatever you want to call innings-wise, 75%. And just take from that, and then from there, just flush it. Because, and luckily, I was thinking this too. That loss last night was so demoralizing. It was good for them to get right back to the ballpark this morning.
I agree.
And not have to stew about it for an off day or a night game. Get right back in the saddle, and the only run they score is the run they could have used last night to keep it going. So, it's a frustrating series, but you got to take it with a grain of salt and hope for the best.
Yeah, Mavi says simply not wanting to overwork Duran in back-to-back appearances. If he's one of two reliable relievers, overworking him is a way to go down to one reliable reliever.
Yep.
Let's preview the Colorado
Yep.
series. No off day Friday. No off day today. They have the off day Monday, so they'll go right back into another series Friday night. We'll talk about that after this word from Athletic Greens. What is this stuff? Athletic Greens is tasty with 1 scoop in a cup of water every single day. You're absorbing so many nutrients, adaptogens. Very good for you. It's keto friendly. It's friendly for your diet. And right now it's time to reclaim your health and arm your immune system with convenient daily nutrition. It's just 1 scoop in a cup of water every day. That's it. No need for a million different pills and supplements to look out for your health. All you have to do is visit athleticgreens.com/MLB network. Again, that's athleticgreens.com/MLB network to take ownership over your health and pick up the ultimate daily nutritional insurance. Plus, Athletic Greens is going to give you a free 1-year supply of immune-supporting vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. Go to athleticgreens.com/MLB network. The Rockies this year, German Marquez was a guy I think we've thought about for the last couple off seasons for the Twins. Very good stuff, but the results have not been there for the right-hander, and the Twins will see him right out of the gate here in this Rockies series, Brandon.
Yeah, it feels a little bit like a guy that Twins fans will see the numbers, and then if they only go out and score 2 runs off him, they'll be really upset. But German Marquez, very good starting pitcher. There's a reason why a lot of teams clamor for their team to trade for him, because we've seen guys getting out of Colorado and succeeding. And so I think that there's a chance to get to him, but I think Senzatella and Feltner are much better matchups. But with that said, there's a reason why Marquez has struggled this season, and hopefully the Twins can prolong that.
So talking about the bullpen, Josiah says, do you think Derek Falvey has a sticky note on his desk that says Felix Bautista no matter what? I believe Bautista is the great reliever in Baltimore, Brandon, and they have a couple, I think, that could be of service to the Twins.
Yep.
What's your sense on improving the bullpen? It's a clear weakness right now. Do you think that it's possible the Twins could make a move before August 2nd, the deadline? Because it feels like until that point, they're going to be stretched and really relying on Duran.
Well, it's going to take 2 to tango. And so to make that move right now, and is it an overpay? Or do you start looking at the DFA market, a guy like Sergio Romo getting DFA'd and dumped? Not been very good this year, but maybe you get the dead cat bounce and he doesn't give up 2 homers every 9 innings. But I know that they're probably wanting to try different things. And again, we saw it last year with Kyle Bearclaw and Luke Farrell. They had all these guys they cycled in and out, and they definitely were not afraid to try things. It's just a matter of what's going to stick. Tried things with Jarrell Cotton, who has been DFA'd at least once, and then I think the other time he was the 27th man and got sent back for free. And now he's pitching fairly good innings for them, fairly high leverage innings. So they're not afraid to try things. It's just that right now they're not working. So it's easy to point a finger and say, well, you didn't address the bullpen. Technically true, but at times it worked, and now it's just not.
So the Twins are, correct me if I'm wrong, 39-32 on the season, 7 games above 500. And is that right?
I think you're right. Yeah, no, you put me on the spot. I was looking at the pitching matchups. I was looking at the pitching matchups ahead, so you got me.
Nice. Yeah, and that's a good win too, because the White Sox have Baltimore for 4 this weekend. Baltimore going into Chicago. Yep. So I feel like you can hold them off just a little bit.
Danny Mendick.
Yes,
Mendick torn ACL.
Yep,
the hits,
torn ACL.
The hits just keep coming for the White Sox.
Yeah, depth just absolutely crushed there in Chicago on the south side. I will say the Twins have been hit by their fair share of injuries as well. It's a war of attrition in the American League Central. That's how it is. And the Twins get out of this series with 1 win against Cleveland. They'll have a chance right away after this weekend to go back for 5 games against the Guardians and hopefully take that series on the road. Brandon, thank you so much. Wow. Like everybody can take a deep breath. The Twins are back at it tomorrow, and we'll be back at it. Can't wait to join you. Like, subscribe, comment, Locked On Sports Minnesota. Brandon, thank you, sir. Enjoy the weekend, and hope to see you soon.